And testing 1 2. So big shout though, y'all. You know we get that Paradise Life camouflage. Pardon me. I'm sitting there running my mouth talking to Sergeant Sosua. Shout to my bro. He showed up for the toy drive. Now, this video is a last minute video. This video comes from nonsense I've been seeing online early last night, late last night, early this morning. And you know I got to talk about it because I was sitting there yelling. I was telling Sergeant Sue I was yelling in the car at myself, trying to figure out if it's me or it's you. Okay, y'all hit that like button. So I'm trying to figure out, and I'm gonna tell y'all the story right now. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So. I'm sorry, I see a comment. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Ken Padmo, what up? He said, traditional women, my mother and my aunts, not born in America, but love to fight in what y'all call twerking. They've been doing that. We had carnival videos on tape. Steve-O, what up, studio dude? Well, let's do this first. Let's Google what's a traditional woman. Let's do that. What is a traditional? Because I got my own version. What is a traditional woman? A traditional woman is a woman who adheres to traditional gender roles and values, which often include homemaking and caring for the family. Now, that is actually my version of a traditional woman. My grandmother was a traditional woman. Both my grandmothers. They stayed at home, took care of the kids. My grandfathers went to work and gave them the check to take care of the family and the household. I believe some of you have no idea what a woman is, let alone a traditional woman. By the way, Megan Thee Stallion is not a traditional woman. Now, let me tell you guys the story. So I was on Facebook just scrolling in one of these groups, and a dude was like, hey, man, I have this girl, and, you know, I've been hitting there. We hang out. So one day she asked me for money. I said, fine. Then I hit it again. I'm hitting it. And then she said she need money for help for her rent. What do y'all think? And so the comments were crazy. Dudes was like, nah, she ain't the one, this and that. Nah, and someone made a good comment, said, some of y'all want traditional women, but don't know what a traditional woman is. Y'all want hoes. And then I was like, bro, what's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? She needs help. You done hit it 20 times. She asked you for $80. Times the 20 times you hitting when she's giving you her body, and times it by how much you gonna pay a hooker. You won. You saved money. Listen, I told Sergeant Sosua just now, I thought I was going crazy in my car today. Because I'm thinking it's me. Is it me? Him said, is it me? Do I have like a fucking weird life? Or is it who raised these guys? Traditional woman is a woman that takes care of home, stays home. If you want a woman that's traditional, that stays home, which I don't, I like a woman that works and does something with her life. I don't care how much money she makes. Then you have to help her. You have to help. My girl makes a lot of money. I still got to help her. We got some things to talk about today because I'm confused. Everybody wants free 99. Well, guess what? Girlfriends cost. Because if it's free 99, she pretty much considers herself your girlfriend. Girlfriends cost. Girlfriends are more expensive. The comments I saw blew my mind. And I'm on this phone, so I can't go back and look. This is my Facebook phone. I'm just saying, Buck Travel. I'm just saying, I think a lot of this social media got guys thinking Megan Thee Stallion is a traditional woman. I'm just throwing her name out there, throwing her under the bus. Ice Spice with her Ozempic, pre and post Ozempic, is not a traditional woman. Ken said twerking. Twerking is not wrong with family twerking. That's different. twerking in the crib. But we online twerking and showing your butt. I don't want that shit. Let me catch up on the comment. I got some things to talk about, man. Then there's something else that happened online that really had me. A couple things happened online from 10 at night to 4 in the morning that had my brain hurting. And I'm trying to think, am I strange or are people strange? Let me catch up on these comments. Steve-O, Gary Pittman, what up? Castro Adventures, good morning. B&DR soon. Chicago, be safe out there in Chicago, brother. Jesse Short, Chi-Town in the building. Traditional women do it for duty and family, not for strictly happiness. Hey, couldn't have said it better than that. Sophia Felix, how you doing, sis? Gary says some brothers don't want to pay with their weight. Wait, I did the free videos, right? Free 99. I did the videos. There's no such thing as free. And what is going on with everybody wanting everything for free? Free costs more. When are you guys gonna grasp this concept? Free, we are literally the only group of people that will sit there and think we're getting over because we got over on some poor people. But then, in that same sentence, say the man is oppressing us because the man is trying to get over on poor people. The same thing you decide to do. I just said some more Mark Twain shit just now. The man is trying to oppress us. Meanwhile, you trying to oppress that woman who's giving you her body for free. It's not a flex. Listen, if you ain't got the money, that's cool. But it's not a flex to say, I'm hitting for free, bro. I told you guys a long time, I don't want free. I don't care who the woman is. There's no flex. There's no flex to me. Now, if she don't charge you and she's a hoe, that's cool. But I'm still going to make sure she leave with something. But if you smash and it's a regular chick and that's your girl, well, guess what? She needs some help. Because I'm going to repeat myself for the millionth time. If you are not helping her, somebody is. Do you want to be that guy? Because the other guy that's helping, he's gonna hit sooner or later. It may not be right now. It might be when you in love. Prophet, what up? He said, you're helping her ain't a problem, especially if you're like that. And that's my thing. If you rock, this woman is giving you her body, how you not gonna help her? $80? Do you listen? I try to help. Now I got a rule. I don't help ungrateful people. Meaning, if I have helped, I try to help everybody. But obviously, I can't, right? But if I have helped you, and you come back at me like I didn't, and treat me like the things I've done for you didn't mean nothing. Oh, well, that was yesterday. Well, then you get nothing else from me. You know what I'm talking about? What have you done for me lately, people? I cut you off real quick. I done saved people lives. And then they turn around. Oh, well, that was different. I need something now. Wait a minute. Whoa. I don't throw nothing in nobody's face. But if I'm telling you, hey, I ain't got it right now because that situation I helped you before kind of set me back. So, give me a minute. No, what you mean you ain't got it? Motherfucker, So those people, I cut off. But I have so many people and situations with women where I've been seeing them off and on, no money exchange, none of that, just hanging out. And they'll be like, hey, G, I need some Pampers. I want to go to the club tonight. Okay, cool, come through. I got you. Why not? When I tell you I'm hot and bothered, they come on through, right? So when they say, hey, I need a couple bucks, yeah, come on. Hey, come on. I got you. What's wrong with that? Now, the other story before I get back to the comments. Anybody saw this fight that happened in Whole Foods? I don't know what state it was in. It was a fight between a dude and a woman. And this dude was really, really big. Like really big. Bigger than me. And this chick had to be 5 feet. So I just happened to watch the video because I was scrolling. And he's super aggressive. Like to the point where you would have thought she shot his mother. That's how aggressive he was to her. And as I'm watching it, I type in, I go, there's no way in the world I could be that aggressive with someone 5 feet tall. I just can't. There's nothing you done to me in Whole Foods, at least. Now, if you killed my moms or shot my moms, that's the type of aggression I'm on. But in Whole Foods, I don't think you shot my mother. So we're in Whole Foods. I ain't got that type of aggression towards you. And as I finished typing it, He starts wailing off on her. A 6'4", 280-pound brother starts beating this 5-foot chick up. Someone responds to my comment, these women, man, they got to learn to stay in their place. I said, brother, there's not a thing in this world that would make my big ass beat up a woman like that. Unless she shot my mother. And I'm hoping if she shot my mother, she probably locked up or someone else got to her first. We in Whole Foods fighting. That type of aggression, that type of energy, that type of violence means you did something to my family. But I don't think she did something at 5 feet tall in Whole Foods. What's going on, my peoples? Y'all can't. What is this? What is this? Where are the men at? For anyone to condone some shit like that, like, I'm sorry. And to the ladies watching, I've been in situations where a woman put their hands on me, and I had two choices: jail or walk away. Because there's only one option when if I lose my temper, it's jail. Okay, and I'm like, okay, you wild out. I'm a turn around, let you eat that. I'm gonna eat that. You eat that, and then we'll talk about it later. Because there's no reason for me to. Most men cannot defend themselves against me. You think a 5-foot woman could? It's not even a question. There's a chick I was talking to a while back. She's a Muay Thai fighter. Or not a Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Jiu-Jitsu. I said Muay Thai. Jiu-Jitsu. And she made a joke one time. She said, I kicked your ass. I'm like, it's a little bit different, baby. If you jump up bad, I won't go to jail. You're a professional fighter. I've got video. I said, your situation a little different. If I got to defend myself, we were joking, but I mean, if she jumped bad at me, she's done fought for championships. I might have to, do my little Bruce Leroy on. I don't know, but other than that, you ain't a trained fighter. We got no reason to throw fisticuffs. If you feel away, you feel away. I'm sorry. So that was another thing that went on the internet this morning. Let me get to these comments. I got more to talk about.
Are you worried about the
Hustle SM, what up? Prophet said women cost period, yeah. Don't want to spend anything to leave them. Thank you. Vaughn said go with whatever works for you. Gary said problem is you got too much chance. I'm thinking so, Gary. I was confused. Me and Sosua, he just left. We were sitting out like, is it me? I know my life is different. My life is as much as my life has been amazing, it's also been crazy, and I've experienced more than most people. But Jesus Christ, I mean, I was raised by men. I was raised to be a man. Certain things I just can't agree with when I hear these conversations and this mob mentality. Like we were just talking a second ago. I hate when dudes talk bad about black women and never dealt with black women. And you know what I'm talking about. They heard black women were bad, and they jumped on the bandwagon. I remember asking these two, how many black women you dealt with? I don't mess with them, man. I don't mess with them. How many you dealt with? I don't mess with them. How did you actually deal with? I never messed with a black woman before. So how do you do so bad? Ain't your sister black? Ain't your mama black? How do you know black women are so bad if you never mess? Oh, you heard. You heard about it. I'll tell you one thing, that whoever Kevin Samuel's editor was, he messed up the world. Some of y'all never actually watched the Kevin Samuels video. You watched the snippets where he was talking shit. All Kevin Samuels did was tell women and men to improve themselves. Step your game up. You want this? Step your game up here. Look good, smell good, feel good. Y'all missed that. Y'all just saw the parts where he was talking crazy to a woman. Get your shit together. He was telling men get their shit together too. So his editor messed, because some of y'all only watched the clips. Y'all never actually watched his video. I watched his video. I was on his lives. And as much shit as he talked, he would bring it back, dial it back, and be like, you had to get, all right, you had to get to the point where he talked shit and what got him there. when he was trying to explain to you or the person he was interviewing of why they weren't what they thought they were, and bring them down to a regular level. Hey, you should think before you put your priorities up here, your standards up here. You should think a little bit where you at in life. Listen, I'm gonna get to the comments. All my fellas out there, I'm starting to realize a lot of dudes don't get no buns. I'm gonna put an assignment out right now. I'm gonna need all my fellas go listen to some R&B, not this new shit. Nothing before 2015. Nothing. I mean, nothing after 2015. Excuse me. Nothing after 2015. I need you to get some Jodeci. I need you to get some H-Town. Get some Usher. Get some Trey songs. Listen to the love songs. How to talk to them. How to treat a woman. Some of y'all have no social skills, period. So it's crazy because that's why you can't deal with women. Let me get to the comments. I'm gonna need everybody to get that assignment. When you see me, I want to know what R&B artists you listen to and what was your favorite song of theirs. Okay, go get some SWV, Week in the Knees. Like, please, Keith Sweat. Y'all out here, we out here looking bad and doing bad because there's just no social skills. The internet has killed socialism, or social skills, not socialism. Young Jay says 78% of women married or single work full-time, part-time. Get to work, ladies. Roger 71, he said, agree, would you appreciate it? Jay said, I feel like this conversation happens all the time. Dudes don't know what traditional is or really want that, nor does most women want to be traditional or that lifestyle. All right, here's my thing. I don't mind a traditional woman. But with social, now I'm going to tell you about me, this guy right here. I don't mind a traditional woman. But with social media, I don't want any woman sitting at home all day. Sorry. Idle hands is the devil's work. The more time you got sitting around doing absolutely nothing, the more time you got on the internet, the more time you got to be jaded by a lot of shit you see. See, the internet's got a lot of people jaded. Some of you people watching right now are jaded by the internet. You actually think the people you see online are real. And I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm real, is what it is. But I'm talking about Instagram and all the shit you see. You think they're real. I made a comment to this girl. She blocked me. Her entire Instagram page, every single day, is her twerking to a different song. She's bad. Oh, she's bad. But twerking to a different song. And I said, after like the 37th like, I watch. I said, is that kind of all you got? Is that all you do? And I got trashed by the comment section, and I got blocked. But that's all she had to offer was me watching her twerk to a different song and smiling at the camera. That don't do nothing for me. I only watched because I was waiting for her to do something else, like a backflip or something. Like, impress me. You know what I'm saying? Or do some twerk and do some taxes. Nothing. Just twerking. That's really the only reason I watched. I was hoping to see her do something else. But it couldn't happen. I don't want a woman just sitting around. Okay, so even if you go get a job that makes you a couple dollars, but it takes a few hours out your day, I'm good with that. I'll still take care of home, but I need you to do something. Now, if there was no social media, I would never, ever mind my woman saying no. Never. And any woman I've been with will tell you that. I go get a job. I had a chick, the baddest stripper on the East Coast that I used to deal with, my ex. I had her working at McDonald's. Hey, it wasn't, and my man was laughing. He said, what a fall from grace. I said, fall from grace for what? She got more money than you. I just want to work at McDonald's, get her out the house for a couple of hours a day instead of sitting home eating snacks all day. No bullshit. Baddest stripper on the East Coast I had working at McDonald's on Sufton and Linden. Had to come there twice because a couple drug dealers, she bad. Working at the register at McDonald's. Had to come up there twice. A couple drug dealers in the hood, they see a bad chick, they own her. And it was stress her. So I pulled up, make sure everybody knew who she was. And dude was like, your girl working at McDonald's? Yeah, homie. That's my business. Well, okay. I ain't think your girl be working at McDonald's. My girl working at McDonald's. Your girl working at McDonald's. My girl working at McDonald's. Exactly how the conversation went. And that's it. We're done. Literally, the baddest strip on the East Coast I had at McDonald's only because I told her you gotta get out of the crib. So that's just me. And that was pre big social media wasn't that big back then. I don't even think Instagram existed back then. But just to do something that you just not sitting in the crib or like I remember my aunt used to say to my cousins, if we was in the crib doing nothing, she'd be like, I left the crib and came back and you in the same position. And that's I always stuck with me. I actually said that to people I've been with. Like, I don't want to leave the crib, come back, you in the same spot. That's not cool to me. So traditional women are cool, but I need my chick to do something. You ain't got to make a whole lot of money, but do something. You know, create a new website. I don't know. Do something. Let me get to these comments. Justin says, salute, Flip. I'm in Kenya. Shout to Kenya. The woman here built like Megan Thee Stallion, and they are traditional. That's different. I'm saying Megan's not traditional. My girl is here cleaning and booking for me right now. That's what's up. AJ Turner, what up? Good morning. Free is not always better. You get what you pay for. Free, to me, free is never good. The only thing free that I like is Free Society. And I barely like him. Shout out to Free Society. Ray Loyal in the building. What's up with you? I know it's early, y'all, but I had to get this off my chest. King Sam in the building. Big shout out to Queen Sam. Sky Rider in the building. What up? Yeah, that twerking culture is corny to me. Take care of me, I take care of you. That's fair. What up? Window seats only. What up? Von Brown, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for that super chat. Limitless in the building. EJ the dog. Oh, bro, they all bugging. And that's what I got 3 sisters for. There you go. D. Willie said, good morning. Here's a thought. The traditional talk and mentality is all about control. The gag of the game is men travel to have control over women less than them. I can agree and disagree. I can play Sin City. I say devil's advocate. I call it Sin City. Some men need control. I have a couple friends, one very good friend that I always check him on that shit. You got all these beautiful women, but you only want the women you can control with your money. The women that need you for your funds. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everyone has needs, which is why I say like I have needs. Hit that Cash App. I got needs, fam. Everyone got needs, man, male and female. We all got needs, homie. So you want someone that needs you financially, even for a short period of time. You prefer that chick than that beautiful chick over there who she needs help, but she don't need, she's doing her own thing. She's got a job, she's working for hers, taking care of her family. She's not as attractive to you as the woman who needs your money right now. I get where you're going with that one. Just a dude on the internet shouldn't have been talking shit, Catway. Yeah, it was beef in Whole Foods, man. Vaughn said, I was on the train sitting down. I typically give my seat up to black women. Sorry, not sorry. An Asian man came on with his wife, and there was one seat next to me. He sat down. No, Vaughn, don't look at him crazy. Cultural differences, bro. All right, so I worked at the airport years ago when I was a teenager. And one day they sent me up at check-in. So I worked on a ramp, but one day they needed help at check-in. You know, the guys who pick the bags up at check-in when you check in? They needed somebody up there, so they sent me. So it was international arrivals in JFK. Don't ask. I think it was Indian Airlines. Yeah, Indian Airlines or something like that. And if you guys don't know, the Indian Airlines and Pakistan Airlines, I think it was Pakistan Airlines, they overpack their bags. They're bringing everything back to their country, right? They probably dead bodies in it. Each bag was like 100, 200 pounds, no bullshit. They paid the fee. They did not care. I know because I lifted a lot of those bags. So now in the airport, you have to put your bag on the thing when you're checking in. No one can reach over there and pull your bag up. You have to put your bag up there. The policy is your bag goes up there, then we take your bag once it's up there. Okay, if you ever pay attention, they can't reach over and get your bag. No one can do that because the insurance covers from the desk on, right? I used to work in the airport. So there's a Indian couple. They're checking in, and I'm just there. I'm waiting for the people, each agent to call me, get the bags. It's only me. It's like 5 agents. I just pull them bags and throw them on a conveyor belt, whatever. So there's a couple checking in, and my homegirl, just the sister, who actually worked on the ramp with me. She's actually she did agents and she worked on the ramp. She's there and she's always talking mega shit. So she was just talking shit as usual. And so the dude is 5'1". His about 115 pounds. His wife is 4'6", about 98 pounds. The bag is about 130 to 200 pounds. No bullshit. The man stands there. The wife cannot get the bag up. And so my homegirl goes, yo. And she's an older black lady. She goes, are you going to help your wife? And he sits there, help my wife. And he's got his arms crossed. He's not moving. And she looks at me, and I'm like, I want to help you so bad. And she can't get the bag up on the thing. And what is it? 8 inches, I guess, off the floor. She couldn't get the bag up there. And he's not moving. I got aggravated. They told me don't. I said, listen, y'all, stop. The bag is bigger than this lady, man. I get the bag, lift it over there. It was about 180 pounds. Throw it on there. Look at the guy with the biggest attitude in the world. And that's the culture, bro. The women got to do what they got to do. So you can't be mad at that. Justin, we working on it, man. Definitely working. All goody. What's up with you? Prophet said a lot of these dudes lame, bro. Don't talk bad about women. If you don't like them, just leave. I agree with that. King Sam said no buns 99. Gary, listen to Harold Melvin. Do something. Eddie, please. The trap musical's got the brothers in trouble now. That's what's got them in trouble now. The trap music got the brothers. I need y'all to listen. Everyone's assignment that's watching this. When you see me, the next live Sunday service, pull up on me and tell me who you listen to and what your favorite track is. We'll get into a little singing session. I love me some R&B. But some of y'all need to know how to talk to women. You know, everybody say, yeah. Y'all get the Jodeci in y'all, man. Maybe that's why I know how to deal with women, besides getting to know women. I had that Jodeci, you know, H-Town, knocking the boot. And see, when you knocking the boot, you had to tilt your head. Y'all old heads gonna laugh like a motherfucker. Somebody rocking, knocking the boots. You had to do that, remember? You had to do the head knock. The fuck? Y'all get me aggravated, this motherfucker. Now, I'm gonna get to these comments before I go forward. Oh, get some Prince, come on. Tony Fox, what up? Johnny Gill, there you go. D. Will said Roy Ayers, Ron said Kevin Samuels was always about self-improvement and building. That's what it really was. People didn't follow that. Isley Brothers, music. All right, y'all better. I'm hoping y'all listen to this so y'all know how to deal with the lady. Put the homies on. Hey, Vaughn. It could be love, but sometimes you got to give your girl a back eye. Not me. Jodeci. And D. Will, thank you. Productive men like productive women. That's just me, bro. I want my woman to do something. She ain't got to be no superstar. She ain't got to be rich. Do something. I'm comfortable with that. He said, no way you have access to social media in my house. Facts. Hustle, you know what it was, Hustle? All right, I don't hold my tongue, as y'all probably know from watching the channel. I was in one of my modes, and I got tired of seeing her doing the same dance and smiling at me. Well, it's not smiling at IG. And I said, well, you don't do nothing else? Because I was, bruh, no bullshit. Super attractive, beautiful woman. I don't remember her IG. But all she does is twerk and ask you 1 to 10. Again, what do you rate me? And it's the same dance over and over and over again. So, what's up, brother? How you doing, baby? To the point where I'm like, I'm waiting for her to do algebra or something. You know what I mean? Show me something. I've always been a private person. I won't take a woman seriously if she don't take herself. I agree with that. Hollander said, I got a video coming up for that one, Hollander. Fastest way to never date a woman in the States is to say you don't want a stay-at-home wife or a child mother. Well, here's the thing. I don't want. All right. Can we go into that? Remember that phase where everyone said they didn't want to deal with a woman with kids? Anybody remember that phase? Is that still going on? What the hell was that about? I don't want to deal with a woman with kids. Huh? Some of y'all wouldn't have no daddy if a man didn't deal with a woman with kids. Sorry, not sorry. And here's my thing. I had to think about it for a minute. I thought of it this morning when I was talking to myself in the car, well, yelling at myself. I was very upset today. I ain't never had no problem with no one baby daddy. Now, funny story. I had two chicks where their exes thought they were crazy until they realized who I was and they stopped being crazy. All of a sudden, just had no more craziness. But no one ever approached me. The sucker for love, and they were like, "Oh, I love you, and I'm a killer dude you messing with." And then when they realized it was me, they're like, "Oh, you with him? Oh, you with him? I still love you. I'm gonna go fold some clothes." And that's it, right? Nothing happened. But you not only do you not have to be responsible for that woman's kid, it's really up to you. Now, the way I was brought up and around the people I was brought up with, if a woman got a kid, she's not your kid automatically, right? You're hoping that the dad's doing his job. Whether he is or he isn't, you gonna do whatever you gonna do, right? You don't have to do nothing. But a woman having a kid should not be an end all be all. I never grasped that concept when I hear dudes say that. I'm not messing with no woman with kids. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? What a kid got to do with you? I mean, if I'm around, the kid good, and we ain't got no issues. Hey, he good. No, as long as he don't run around calling me a bunch of N words and slap me upside the head, we straight. Other than that, I don't gotta have that much interaction with your kid if I choose not to. So I never grasped that concept. And I'm gonna say it again respectfully. Some of y'all wouldn't have no fathers if a dude said, "I don't want no one with kids," because y'all had stepdaddies. Let's get it together, y'all. I know I hurt some feelings sometimes, but let's be serious. Is that no kids thing still going on? I thought it was weird. And whenever I speak my mind, people look at me crazy. But I'd be like, bruh, I'm just speaking logically. Like, you don't have to do anything for someone's kid if you choose not to. But make that clear. Hey, I want to see you. But if you decide to deal with that person and she has a kid, well, you do know it's kind of a package deal. You don't have to go on. You haven't taken to Disney World, none of that shit. But if you're gonna, what movie was that with a kid? Where the kid said, "You fucking my mama? I'm gonna need some money." Like, you smash your moms, you gonna have to toss them a dinosaur every now and then or a video game. You know what I mean? Here, kid, here you go. Be quiet while I'm in the room. You got to do something. I don't know, man. I just. This generation, not even this generation, there's a lot of old heads be wilding too, saying crazy shit. Social media got to these old head brains too. Shit getting weird out here. 1 second, let me catch up on these comments. Damn, I missed a lot of comments. Pardon me, up. Vince Jackson, McDonald's. My girl would have been working at Popeyes. Hey, it was McDonald's was by the crib, so she could walk to McDonald's. Yeah, I understand, son. I was outside, so I didn't want to come home all the time and see her in the same exact. And she's bad, beautiful, but still, beauty only goes so far in my eyes. If you beautiful and just ain't doing nothing, eating Cheetos every time I walk in the crib, ain't popping for me. I'm not into trying to control it. I mean, you really can't control a chick, can you? You think you can? Some of y'all can't control yourselves. Casher said every woman has needs and a gold digger. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. I mean, are they really gold diggers or do they have needs? That's a good conversation right there. Because let's say this, and I'm gonna say it again from the beginning, from what this comment came on Facebook. This woman's giving you her body. She's a regular chick. She's giving you her body. She done gave you her body 10 times. She asked you for $80. That's gold digging. You've been digging her back out 10 times. Yeah, let's do the math. I'm not a scientist or nothing. I'm not the science guy, but let's do that. $80 divided by 10. If you gave her $80 to help her in her time of need, you paid $8 a pop. Too much, huh? Too much. I ain't spending all that. Hold the line. I can't be friends with all y'all. I just can't be friends with some of y'all. And I'm talking about you, Castro. I'm just saying, like, $8. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not gonna put my business out there like that. My business out there like that. So I went 3 straight days of wilding the fuck out. Okay, testosterone flowing in the gym. I've been getting my sexy on in the gym, feeling good. I got this beautiful demon that comes in the gym at about 5:45 and annoys the shit out of me because she's so fucking beautiful. And I just go home and take it out on someone else, right? As soon as I get off this live, I'm gonna send my girl some money for the salon. How about that? Just cause. Good work. Sergeant Sosua said I gave her the game ball. Here's the game ball, baby. You did a great job. Like, fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, is you broke? Is you cheap? Who put in your head? And all right, time out. I want to give a sidebar. I was one of those guys. See, I said as I've evolved and I've matured in traveling and just in life, I realized that a lot of shit I said and did was stupid. When I'm sitting there saying, I got that for free, bro. I ain't paid nothing. Then I got the crazy chick at my door. Who that? The crazy chick I got for free? I ain't paying. And then my mom like, why? What is that? What is that a flex? You know? Then you get a girlfriend and you realize, oh man, this shit expensive. Girlfriends are expensive, way more expensive than hoes. So at the end of the day, what's the flex? What is the flex? I ain't paid. I remember one dude was online. I ain't paid nothing, fam. I don't know what y'all be talking about. I ain't paid nothing. So you mean to tell me this chick gave you all her time, let you blow her back out numerous days, and just let you pay for the Uber, and you don't expect a phone call or text message that she might need some help? So there's this beach in Iowa. I'm about to build some condos on. I need investments right now. If you're the first to invest, you will get the condo closest to the beach. Cash at me. Cash app's right there. Hustle and travel. What up? Shout out to you. Highlander, appreciate that super chat. Said my lady will be substituted if she is not submissive. Take a shot on me, bro. Appreciate that, Highlander. He's a hypergamy creature. Hustle and Travis, a lot of women are mirrors. Their conduct changes depending on the man. That's a fact. In front of them. If you upstanding man, she'll step her game up or get out the way if she knows she's not ready. That right there should be a sticky. That's a fact. A lot of y'all don't realize the woman is a reflection of you and how you act. I can't. It's funny because me and Sarge, I wish he was here. We were just talking about before I went on this live. He goes how he puts on Dominican music, depending on the chick, young, bachata, dembo, whatever. It depends on her. I said I do the same thing, but I'll play my music too. Here's why. If it's a chick that I plan on dealing with or I like, I want her to get used to my music. It's gonna be a lot of Trey songs. Because if we rocking out, I'm gonna listen to her music, but she's gonna be talking she'll listen to my music. And I want to know we cool. You know what I mean? So it's give and take. Like every chick I deal with loves Trey songs. They love R&B. I listen to R&B more than anything. Believe it or not, I'm actually in the gym listening to R&B. Hey, what's up, brother? I may get my moments of Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk, but I'm R&B nonstop. Listen, the Bloods and the Crips in the 60s and 70s did drive-bys to fucking Isley Brothers. Trust me, you don't gotta get amped by the music. Sometimes I need that, but you can amp yourself up. You need some shy in your life. The very first time, trust me, you get more girls like that. You get more bees with honey than shit. He said that was about control and money. Hey, what's up, baby? Jesse said, Flip, as I get older, I understand that part of dealing with a woman with kids. I mean, it's easy. You control the rules in the narrative. Now, if they trying to push the kid on you, and make you a stepdaddy, that's different. But if you choose that role, that's on you. There's nothing wrong with that. Young Jay said, I don't have kids. If I want to be in a relationship or get married, I prefer her not to have kids. I get that, but what if you meet a chick that's the one, and the kid's gonna deter you from being? Man, but you only get a few good women in your life, fellas. I'm gonna repeat this. You only get a few good women in your life, you know. And we run the first two away, right? So you might have the one, and you gonna let because she got a kid just throw you a curve, I guess. That's never bothered me. Marcel, what up with you? See February. Hey, you keep bothering me, bro. You keep bothering me. Bobby Bob, what up? Husband Travis said, Flip. Many men don't realize that what a woman requires of you depends on how much she likes you. I need you on this live. There are women who demand a lot early from men because the whole time they don't like that man for real. That's real. That's real, Hustling Travis. That's, you know, if a chick like you, she not going, you know, everyone got needs, but if she like you, she going to pace herself. All right, let's do this. Now, as part of a couple stories that are coming up, by the way, if you see the end of this live and the end of Sunday service live, the Clary experiments, the Sosua story is coming out Tuesday. Dope ass story, a little bit long, but I had to get the whole story out. The Clary experiment, stay tuned for that. My ex fiance, let's call her Sue. Sue had a job, was the manager in one of the big bars out here, and went to school. So one day, and I think I told the story a while back. One day, Sue hits me up. I'm like, "You want me to take you to school?" No. I'm sorry, I didn't ask her. I said, hit me up when you got out of school. She said, I'm not going. I don't feel well. I was like, come to your house. I was like, all right, bet. So she gets to the crib, looks normal, turns on a novella. I'm sitting on the couch watching novella with her, and I'm peeping that she's normal as fuck. And I'm just like, she didn't get no meds. She ain't going to no pharmacy. Like, you know, there's steps to Dominicans if they're not feeling well, right? It's a lot of steps to the point they go to the hospital to get a shot in their ass, whatever. But she wasn't doing anything. She was drinking her water, juice, whatever it was, and watching her novella, normal. So I peep shit, and I'm like, hey, I thought you, like, what's wrong with you? I'm just not feeling well too well. You know, I'm chilling. And my mom, like, but you're fine. Like, there's no pills anywhere. There's no pharmacy run. You don't need no chicken broth. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on over here. So she comes. I said, tell me the truth. What's going on? Like I said, something happened. I don't know what's going on. She goes, oh, I didn't have no money to get to school. That day at her job, she made no tips. I looked at her and I balked on her so crazy. To go to school, come back, and have a break for lunch. The total cost is 300 pesos. 250 to be exact. And I said, you didn't go to school because you didn't have 300 pesos? Why didn't you ask me? I'd have given it to you. Or I'd have drove you to school. She was like, I didn't want to ask you for nothing. I'm embarrassed I didn't have 300 pesos. I said, if you ever, because like I said, very smart young lady. I said, if you ever don't go to school for 300 pesos, me and you gonna have a problem. I said, 300 pesos? I could have given you that, or I could have drove you to school. When school's in Puerto, Plata, I'd have drove it and just found something to do while she was at school. She didn't want to ask me for nothing. Now, this is the same woman who, when she finally did start coming to Roomba, people saw her grab the bill. We had this thing. I pay, you pay. She wouldn't allow me to pay all the time. So we had the table, my table in Roomba, and I think we had like 2 bottles of rum. So my dude's pulling money out, and she takes the bill and grabs it, so I can't touch it. She won't even let me look at it. She pays. My man goes, I've never seen that before. I go, yeah, that's how we are. She won't allow me to pay for everything. It's not. She won't allow it. Went to I used to go to La Aurora and Fridays all the time, like once every other month or once a month. So we go to La Aurora to the cigar factory, buy some cigars. She actually smoked cigars with me, and we go to Fridays. So one day she sees this cigar she liked, and I didn't plan on buying that particular brand that day. I planned on buying something else. So I said, you know what, cool, add that in there. She's like, I'll give you the money back. I'm like, yeah, whatever, add that into my thing. So 3 days later, she brings me 5,000 pesos, which was the price of the cigar box. And I go, what are you doing? She's like, this is the money for the cigars. I said, are you going to take the cigars home or are they staying in my humidor? She's like, well, I told you I pay for them. I said, nah, shorty, go shopping with that. You know, we smoke together. Like, well, I'm going to make you pay for the cigars. I'm going to smoke too. And they're not going, are you taking them somewhere? No, I just told you I pay for them. I'll keep my word. I said, take the money. This mofo ripped the money up. Kobe. So you got to understand the level of woman you're dealing with. You know, great woman. I totally messed that situation up. But I say that to say what Hustle and Travel just said. She's going to do as much as she can based on me. You know, and I always said that we joked about that years later. The 300 peso thing really pissed me off, but showed me her value. She wasn't on that. She was like, I'm not going to ask for 300 pesos. And I'm like, 300 pesos? Like, I might spend that on a couple of beers or a drink. I think back then my absolute or Grey Goose cost about 300 pesos. JK said, why waste time with a woman with kids? There are plenty of women who don't have kids. What's the problem with a woman with kids? And like I said, at this day and age, ain't too many women that don't got kids. This day and age, everybody fucking. Reggie BX in the building. Hustle and Travel said ninjas making $14.98 an hour talking about gold diggers. I did not say that out loud. I got to read these comments first. I have no comment about that. Appreciate you, Reg. SB said, where I'm from, that's a flex. What your girl do for work and not how well she works. She twerks. It's just the good girls pick the wrong guy, which leads to another man I want to deal with her. I mean, you know, can I judge anyone for something else they did? Because if we gonna get judgy, you can judge me for a lot of shit. So you 20,000 subs, I got a story to tell. But if we gonna get judgy, you could judge me for a lot of shit. You know. I tell people all the time, you don't want to know how many a chick. You don't want to know how many women I've been with. You should just don't even ask the question because I don't know how many guys you've been with. But you definitely don't want to know. You will view me differently. So if we don't get judgy, we all got some shit we can be judged for, right? Everybody hates D. What up with you? Hustle said, I'll pay most of her bills. I just can't give her no physical cash. And I get that. That's cool. You helping. And listen, I'm actually in agreement with you on that one because what you're saying is I'm going to help, but I ain't just going to hand her no cash. I'm going to pay. I'm going to make sure this stuff is, if there's a bill, it's taken care of. So you're helping. You just like, hey, I don't trust this. Yes, sir. Tell them what size you want. I just not going to give you no cash because I'm going to make sure the cash goes to the right place. I can dig that. And that Hustle and Travel, we gotta get you on this live, my brother. Wanting a traditional woman without wanting to be a provider is diabolical. That's facts. Once again, what's a traditional woman? My grandmothers were traditional women. They stayed home, took care of the family, took care of the house, and my grandfathers went to work and provided. You cannot want a traditional woman if you're not going to provide. I think y'all have no idea what a traditional woman is. You know what you want is a free 99 who somehow has money fall out of the sky and pays all her bills on her own. I'm going to say it again. If you are not helping her, you better believe there's somebody helping her. 1,700 pesos or 30. You better believe somebody's helping her. Why wouldn't you help her? Sin City in the building. Devil's Advocate, aka Sin City. Once upon a trip, I had a chica for 8 days. Only gave her 30 US and Goggle Pixel 5. Well, that shit. She came up with the phone. That's what's up. And what you gave her don't matter. As long as you help the situation, she's good. You good. My thing is, if she asks you, say, "Hey, I need some help," and you saying, "Nah," well, you rock the boat for 8 days. She can't get a couple bucks. Like, you know. I guess I'm different, man. I guess I'm different. Got to get that R&B, baby. Von Brown said R&B lifting weights is a strategy. I tell people to make love to the weight, slow and steady, slow on the negative. Hey, bruh, you went a little too deep on it, but I'm down with you. Because at the end of the day, I'm listening to music that soothes my mind while I punish the weights. You know? What's up, Chip? I'm listening to music that soothes my mind while I punish the weights. And I'm perfecting my craft of how to approach a woman. You guys, there's a lot of you guys gotta listen to R&B music, man. All this whole music, listening to Glorilla and all, and Suki, was it Sukiana? All them, I don't know half these motherfuckers. Talking about the sucking and putting it in the butt and all that, and sexy red, y'all. That is not a traditional woman. They hoes. I just heard a song this morning. And I don't know who it was. It was in a mixtape by this DJ I listened to. He plays great R&B music, but this one song had like a female rapper on it, and she said, and I gotta get with my Haitians. The Zoe turned me to a hoe. I was like, oh man, how he had all the beautiful R&B music and had that verse on there. She said, the Zoe turned me to a hoe. I'm never gonna get that line. And I'm looking like, I'm on the treadmill. I looked at my phone. I said, bro, how did you get that verse in this beautiful R&B music you playing? R&B flip when the album dropping. Hey, hustle. Hey, you don't want me to get going. Like I said, everybody's assignment. I'm gonna need y'all to drop some names and some songs y'all like. Highlander says some guys have a hard time when the children won't contact them anymore after breaking up with the single mother. That is facts, Highlander. You get attached, and I get that. Primo, what up? He said, damn, Flip. Queens crashed out. Looking for you. Queens crashed out. What you talking about? Who looking for me? I'm here. Who crashed out? Oh, something going. See, I got to follow what's going on. SV the But SV, I haven't had those issues. I dealt with women with kids. Never had. I've had kids with women with kids. Never had a baby daddy have any type of feelings towards me. You know, my kid good, they kid good. I don't know what they doing. I'm not even asking. I have no reason to ask. You know what I'm saying? My kid good, your kid good. I'm not even on that type of time. Like my kid's just gonna have the best in your kid. Believe it or not, if you think showering your kid with tons of gifts and letting their sibling look broke and dusty is a flex, you create animosity between the siblings that you didn't realize. I ain't telling you you got to shower the kid that's not yours with gifts, but if you buy 2 pairs of sneakers for your kid, slide some pro kids over to the other kid or make sure his sneakers are looking good. You know what I'm saying? Get them cleaned or something. Don't just have your kid be the freshest in the building and I'm serious. Fuck them kids. You don't want the sibling looking dusty. Like it's gonna create animosity. You know what I mean? And these are blood brothers, so whatever they are, they're gonna create animosity. Your kid got the new Jordans on, the fresh drops, the throwback Jordan 3s, and this kid got on some Heelys, got Heelys on. Ski. Help the kid out. Like, go get the knockoff Jordans or go get the regular Nike joints. Yeah, wow. I gotta catch up, Primo. Okay, I gotta see what's going on. Hustle, you haven't distinguished the difference between simping, tricking, and providing for your women. You should never leave Pedro Casante, bro. And shout out to Chris Columbians, bro. That's a conversation. The difference between simping, tricking, and providing. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Simping is using money to attract the attention of a woman that you don't have. Tricking is just blowing it on the woman. Providing is taking care of your business. That's way different. Way different. I think I told the story the other day about my first son and his siblings, and I could have sworn someone wanted to say simp. I could feel it. But the person held their tongue. I wish they would have opened it. I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't going to do nothing to you. But I had a feeling they wanted to say simp. And I looked over and they didn't. But I could feel it. It was some energy. But listen, so my oldest son, when I met his mother, her son was a year and a half Her daughter was like 7 months old. No, I didn't know. We met in the club. We kicked it. I'm rocking with her. Then I finally get to the crib like after knowing her for like 3 months. Boom, she got 2. She told me she had kids, but seeing it and hearing it is 2 different things. Coming to the crib, she got 2 little babies there. Not mine, but me and her been rocking out. I'm gonna say, oh no, you got kids. So later on down the line, she get pregnant with my son. I go, yo, you got my son now, so you know I go to South Carolina. One of my times I popped up South Carolina. I said, come on down with me, bring the kids. She's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, come on. You pregnant with my kid when I'm not gonna make sure your kids are good? Like that don't make no sense to me. And they babies, they're still babies. Boom, we go to South Carolina. She's pregnant. I'm making sure her kids are good. Go back to the States. She has my son. Her kids are good. I actually took care of her kids for years. Their daddies were nowhere to be found. Funny story is, her daughter's father's a famous rapper who me and him couldn't stand each other at first because he never wanted to do nothing for his daughter. But then he became my son's football coach and coached my son to a championship. What do you? Purple onions. No, purple onions. They're roasted. Oh. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, I think you're being a little. I think you'd be a little extra. We'll see though. I'm gonna come out. This ain't culture. Shout out to culture in Thailand. So yeah, like he ended up becoming my son's football coach, and my son was the quarterback and won some chips with my son. He actually cared for my son more than he did his own daughter. I felt bad at the games because he would pay his daughter, my daughter, no mine. So I didn't feel no type of way. Matter of fact, I remember my own dad telling me we went to the crib, visit my dad in Long Island, and he was like, he's seeing my son, and he saw the kids. He's like, those kids good? I'm like, yeah, of course they good. That's how I was raised. Now you could say that's simping, but she has my son. Of course, I'm gonna make sure her kids are okay. Now, I didn't have to take care of them like I did. I chose to. My son go shopping, they go shopping. My son got nice things, they got nice things. I was the only father figure they knew. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a big deal to me. Now someone would say, "Oh, you simp." I guess if you want to call that's simping. Me making sure of having a kid and making sure her kids are good. Who, like I said, basically became my kids. I guess, you know, I don't feel no type of way about it. Wally, what's up with you? JK said, "Do you have any family or friends in Southern California?" Yes, I do. My cousin's actually in LA. She moved all her stuff to some storage, but yeah, pray for everybody out there. Brandon said, "Where is Dale Johns from Dallas?" I don't know. He might be in Dallas, man. Primo, he still ain't show up for Halloween. Oh man, I hope he all right. You know, his girlfriend proposed to me, so I hope he all right. R. Kelly's whole 12 play. Gotta play the R. Kelly. Oh man. Oh come on. He said, "I'll buy him a Willy Burger." Providers when you being a man, exactly. Just exactly why you stay away from that, Flip. Shit got kids by multiple dudes and y'all not together. If you bring your child something, are you obligated to bring? No, you're not obligated. But I'm gonna do it. You're not obligated. It's like my daughter. I spoil my daughter. My daughter gets whatever she wants and then some. So my daughter wanted. I don't know if you guys saw. Was I on live? No, I wasn't. They came into the restaurant. My daughter's with my mom's and my sister. My daughter asked for a doll. I got her the doll, the whole set with the stroller and everything. My daughter went ballistic. She couldn't believe it. That's what she asked for. I got it for her. And then we confirmed that I am Santa, so we're cool with that. Then her sister's birthday came, so I said, "Well, what does your sister want?" So my daughter gives her order first. "I want a makeup kit." I said, "No, wait a minute. You got the doll. What does your sister want?" Sister wants some skates. All right, sister gets some skates. What does your brother want? Brother wants a dinosaur. But we can get the brother a dinosaur. But she goes, "Oh, don't forget me. I want a makeup set." I say, "You already got something. We're not getting you nothing." Yes, I got the makeup set. I couldn't help myself as my daughter. But we make sure the other kids is good too. You don't have to. I choose to. Because I can understand what that sibling rivalry can be like if you take care of one and not make sure the other one's listening. Like, oh man, no, their daddies ain't around. You know what I'm saying? Is it my fault? No. But at the end of the day, they take care of, they look after my daughter. She's the youngest. You never want that situation where they looking at your kid crazy. I'm just putting it, like I said, it's up to you, the individual. I choose to do things my way. I see things a different way. Some people go, like, my man just fuck them kids. It is what it is. Hey. Simping is when you invest in a woman with no return. I agree. He said tricking when you spending money on, say, broke down. Hey, it's cool. They can get the sneaker clean. Get the joint. Remember the joint with the scrubbing? Give them that. Keep them joints clean, baby. Get them the toothbrush too. Keep it extra clean. Jay-Z said, Flip, keep it 100. You had to take care of kids since the package deal. No, I actually didn't. I could have left them with the grandparents. I made that decision. And also, I mean, I had money. So, like, I think a lot of things that guys tend to do is based on finances. And we talked about this with traveling, where dudes ain't got no money to travel. And then want to blame everybody else for them not having money. I decided she was pregnant with my son. I decided, hey, bring the kids. Ain't bother them. Financially, they hurt. Matter of fact, I don't know if I ever told y'all this. So before me and my ex-wife when me and my ex-wife were boyfriend, girlfriend, I used to drop off about $400 a week to my son's mother. That was my only kid at the time. Me and my ex-wife didn't have a kid. We used to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And then I'd pick all the kids up. They'd come hang out with me for like a day or two. And then I take them. If they look dusty, I took them all shopping. And my ex-wife was my girlfriend at the time. She'd be like, why the kids always dusty when they come here? You always taking them shopping. I was like, I don't know. And she was like, where does the money go if you always taking them shopping and buying them food? I was like, I don't know. She was like, I didn't know. I was just giving her money so I could see my son. I really didn't think nothing of it. I had the money. It wasn't a big deal to me. But then my girl broke it down. She said, you giving her money to visit your son. She's buying shit for her with your money. And I was like, oh. I didn't, as long as she didn't bother me and I got to see the kids, here you go. I'm just handing her stacks of cash. I didn't care. I had the money. Was it smart? No. But my girl realized, and then I realized what I was doing. I was like, oh shit, I'm just handing her money. Then I smartened up. I'm going to do laundry. When she was doing laundry, I gave her $100. Now I went to the bank, gave her $50 in quarters. She didn't like that shit at all. Now when she wants to go money for food, I went food shopping for her. Had the food delivered. So once I realized that I was just giving her money for no apparent reason, and she was getting fly with my money, and it wasn't going to the kids, I changed up. But like I said, that was later on down the line when my son was getting older. But financially, taking care of her kids didn't affect me. I'm 20 years old. I've got more money than a lot of 20-year-olds then and now. So didn't really face me, so I didn't have to do anything. I chose to, And like I said, you could, in this mindset of this new age of social media and saying, well, I'm not doing nothing. That's cool. You do what you want to do. But I'm not going to change it with the things I've done. I'm cool. Polo Man Ron, what up? Brandon said, makes sense, Flip. No point in mistreating children. Hell no. And all right, time out. So I'm going to go out here and give all these kids all these toys. I've been doing this for years and years and years, before even DR. But I'm not going to give my son or my daughter, no, my daughter don't have no siblings, my son or my daughter's siblings some toys. Think about that. I'm giving all these random kids that I have no idea who they are toys, making sure they happy. But I'm not going to give my son's brother and sister some toys. I'm not going to give my daughter's brother and sister no toys. And her sister basically takes care of her, looks out for her like as she's her mom. Think about that. I got 3 pairs of kicks and some shirts in my car right now to give away. I can't find nobody with a size 10. So why wouldn't I do these things? You don't tell me why you wouldn't do things, and I won't explain to you why I would. We different. And I'm not talking to you, Brandon. The greatest, if you don't want to take care of them financially, that's not weird. No, there's nothing weird about it. I'm saying, well, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. If you're dealing with a woman and don't want to help, That's weird. The kids thing is a whole separate situation. Hustle says simping is OnlyFans, tricking strip club, botting, building, investing. Diesel die in the building. Have you ever did a can you turn a hoe into a housewife topic? I think years ago, but I think it might be time to revisit that. We gotta do another live about that. This was about traditional women. I think a lot of men have no idea what it is, but I think we need to do a hoe and a housewife topic. I really think we do. Man, you'll G it up. As long as you ain't paying court order child support in the United States, you winning. And all right, let's go back to that. Let's go back to my first son's mother, right? I took care of her kids, right? So when my girl got pregnant with my daughter before we got married, I got a piece of paper to go to court. I got served. I said, what the fuck is this? Who's taking me to court? It was my son's mother. Now they cool as hell, but when my girl got pregnant with my daughter, they couldn't stand each other. She knew my girl's why her money slowed up, and my girl knew she didn't like her, and she still wanted to be with me. So I get this court, so I show up. I can't reach her. And once I get the paper, I'm hot, and I can't reach her. So I get to court, and of course I got my lawyer on deck. You know, gotta have a lawyer on deck. And I go, you tell that bitch right there. Like, I'm trying not to make a scene, but I'm hot. Like, I'm so angry. They got court officers standing behind me. They think I ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna happen. But you tell that bitch right there. I ain't got no job. Whatever that judge says in there, that I'm supposed to give her for my son is all she getting. Because I already knew they was gonna be like fucking like $100 a week or some shit like that. Because I ain't got no job. Or $100 a month. Whatever it was that they came up with. Whatever number they came up with. But that $100, whatever it was gonna be, wasn't gonna take care of them other two kids that I was taking care of. And I said, you let her and her lawyer know that that's it. The bank stops. And she knew that meant other kids were gonna suffer. But that wouldn't be on me, it'd be on her. Man, she said, okay, we ain't gotta go to court. Took me to lunch. The lawyers shook, folks, are we done? She said, Greg, you wanna go to lunch? I calmed down because I was my lawyer, so I was so fucking heated. I'm like, you gonna take me to court for child support? Well, you about to have another baby, and you know, I don't want our son to lose out. I said, lose out? Well, my son, like, I throw you money. So I've never been taken to court for child support. Here in this country, which, like I said, I kind of put myself on it to avoid the rich gringo tax. But nope, you don't want to be on child support. The greatest. So what return you get from a woman with no money and a bunch of kids by other dudes? What return are you getting for the woman you with right now? You can ask about any woman. What return are you getting from anybody? If your life depends on a return from people, you're gonna be waiting a long time. I don't do anything for a return. And see, that may be your mindset, which is great, however you feel to think and feel. But that's not my mindset. I don't look for a return for any. Listen, when you rock with me, I don't look for a return. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm not looking for something. When I do my toy drives, my back school, I don't look for a return. A little girl saying, hi, Mr. Gregory, hi, MrFlipFlop is good enough for me. That's a great return. I don't look for a return from nothing and nobody. Spots in Puerto, Plata. I haven't been really hung out there in a while, bro. I won't lie to you. There's definitely some spots. Lance said, never make the best out of a bad situation. I Repair Auto said, yo, Flip Bible says charity starts at home. You know it. You already know. Starts at home. But see, you all right. And that's why I said, like, I don't think my life is that much different than everyone else. It's definitely not, I'm not better than anybody. I don't think my life is that much different than everybody else's. But when you are raised in certain situations and around certain situations and people are giving, you tend to be giving as well. The drug dealers in the neighborhood were always giving back. Okay? Everyone was always giving back. The crackheads were taking, but the crack dealers were giving back, if that makes sense. So when you come from that, you tend to give. Like, it didn't, you know, and think about this. What's a couple dollars to put a smile on someone's face, to make someone happy for that moment, because money don't really make you happy. For that moment, damn it, I missed it. There you go. That you're probably gonna blow on something anyway, right? The money, I'm talking about back then. The money I was spending on her kids was pretty much my Remy Martin bill. That I kept 3 bottles of Remy Martin Black in my trunk. That was my Remy Martin bill. Maybe one less bottle of Remy Martin this week, fellas? No. You know what I'm saying? I had to have 3 bottles every day of Remy Martin in my trunk. That was my Remy Martin bill. Now, I understand it. Oh, man, it's a lot of money. I guess. At that moment, a lot of money to me wasn't a lot of money. You know, so it's like I said, there's levels to this. And I wasn't rich, it's just I wasn't broke. You know? And I get when people say these things nowadays is because social media has trained you to not care and not spend your money. STL in the building. Hustle Travis said, she is obligating you to do extra, especially with disregard of your financial limitations, why you chose that type of one. That's a fact. Traditional woman is a woman who requires traditional man. I am of service to my family. Facts. I don't think most men don't want a truly traditional woman. They want a hybrid. Listen, most of you dudes is chasing the chicks that twerk on IG. Y'all not chasing traditional women. Y'all are chasing, like the chick I told you who blocked me. Y'all like, hey, y'all in her DMs, hoping to see her in the street. Not me. I was looking for her to give me a good Giants trade or a Knicks trade. I was hoping she'd give me some Bitcoin information. Brandon said, never mistreat kids and never forget who was content. That's a fact. Lou AT, what up? Flip, you doing the toy drive in another country when you're not obligated to do so. Says enough about you, kid. Keep it up. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. CNN says Cali fire shows no sign. Yeah, it's bad out there, man. It's definitely bad out there. Like I said, prayers up for them. I'm not going to stay here too much longer, but 1 second. I'm a very giving person, so I had to be careful who I associate with. And sometimes you got to be selfish. And, that comment right there resonates with me. Because I'm so giving, people will try to take advantage of that. But I won't allow it. I'm a little too smart for that. But after this live, you can go in the comment section to put what you think a traditional woman is or what you feel a traditional woman is. But stay tuned for Sunday service and stay tuned Tuesday. Sosua Stories, the Clary Experiment. It's a 30-minute video. It's kind of long, but it's a dope story. And then we're going to have more stories after that. I had to wait a little while to add some more stories in because some of these people are still around. And for some reason, chicks watch my videos, they go, you was talking about me, motherfucker. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, Samuel L. Jackson. Y'all stay tuned for more. I'm going to get out of here. Get ready for some football. I know it's early, but some football tonight. But I had to touch base with y'all, get some things off my chest. Thank y'all for listening to me. I got this shit off my chest. I'll be honest. Some of that stuff bothered me. A lot of dudes want a traditional woman, but don't want to be a traditional man. Let's be serious out here. You get what you pay for. You get what you attract. All that. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. See y'all real soon. Big bro, how you been, man?